Okay, so we're going on to the next Premiere tutorial, launching Premiere by clicking on the PR purple button. And this will be the Fairly Legal project. Okay, so first, of course, is to make sure you copy the Fairly Legal folder into the Save Here partition. And I'm going to find my Fairly Legal project. And I usually do this just to double check. You double click on that and it opens up in the QuickTime Player. To see what the file is itself, you go to the window and show Movie Inspector. This in turn gives you this little pop-up menu, and it says essentially that it's the type of file it is a Apple ProRes 422 proxy, 960 by 720. Frames per second is 23.98. Okay, so the important numbers here are the 720 and the 2398. Okay, so this is basically high definition. I will then close this, and create a new project. I'm going to name the new project. Let's just keep it simple. Legal underscore proj1 underscore my last name. Where am I going to put that? I'm going to browse this and choose to save here. Hit choose, and there it is. Volumes, save here. This is what you want to see. And then down under capture format, because we definitely know it's high definition, I'll click on the HDV. Those are the only two choices. Leave everything else the same. Hit OK. This will launch the project. And then down here in the lower left, we can see the project window and my project name, Legal Proj1 Louis. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm going to click on import here and go File, Import, go to the Save Here partition. Well, okay, Save Here. I got my Louis stuff. The Fairly Legal folder, it's easier just bring in the whole folder. I like it that way because if it comes that way, and I prepare all this for you guys this way, so then if I double click on this, it opens up its own window. And by grabbing up here, right around the word bin, grab the tab, go left, get that vertical purple bar on the left, let go, and that sets me up to the way I'm used to seeing my Premiere projects. I'm going to spread this one just a little bit. I see the pops all three, and then adjust the rest of the windows accordingly. Meanwhile, down here in my project bin, I'm going to click on the little icon that looks like a little file folder, create a new bin, and call this Legal Cuts. And since there's no additional audio or graphics, I'm going to leave it at that. Then change this to text view by this lower left little icon here, the little list view. Okay. So now, in the past, what we did with the Honda project, we just grabbed the shot and dragged it. We double clicked on it and then dragged it down into the timeline to create a sequence. Just to do something different this time, to learn something new, I'm going to go up to New, File, New, go to Sequence. This will then give me a choice of different settings and sequence presets. If I look in here to the HDV grouping, drop the thing down, and I'm looking for 720p, because remember the 720 and 2398. This says 720 by P, 7 by 24. I'm going to click on that and check it, and it does, even though it says 24 down here, it really is the 23.976 right here. So here it is, and I think this is close enough. So now I'm going to down the bottom before I hit OK, click where it says sequence 1 and call that Legal underscore cut, cut 1 underscore my last name. Then hit OK, and that'll create a sequence. Now, since one of the last windows I touched up here was this clips window, it put that sequence into this bin. So I can tell it's a sequence because the icon a little bit different right here. It says sequence, whereas this says linked audio. So I'm going to drag this down into my Lego Cuts folder and let go. So it gets it out of this window, and I can confirm easily that it's in here, my Lego Cut 1 Louis. That creates me a sequence down here. So let's just start with this wide shot. I see I have a wide shot here. I have 2 close-ups of the older guy, medium shot of the older guy behind the desk. I got 3 close-ups of the girl and 2 medium shots of the girl. Can I rearrange these? Let's see if I drag down here, drag this there. Yes, I can. So now I have my, or let's do it this way. I just drag and drop. So I got the 2 close-ups together, I got the 2 mediums together, I got 3 close-ups together. Normally I would go through this and you would look at every take and take notes, but for sake of this tutorial, I'm going to just keep moving ahead. Let's stop here. This is the setting up the Fairly Legal, and then I will continue the editing once in the next tutorial.